oh yeah, na na na, na 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 na, oh yeah, na na na, na 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 na, oh yeah, woo. What I call oh yeah? My Aunt Nan coming through. If we were speaking in Orisha language, coming from the daughter Oshun, with mom being Yimaya, my Aunt Nan being Oya, and my dad being, here's this cat. Don't worry about it. My dad is my dad. We don't put labels. We don't do fables. We just tell stories. And we stand up for the truth. You got bitches standing up for bitches. You got hoes standing up for hoes. You got pedophiles standing up for pedophiles. You got criminals standing up for criminals. Well, you know, a real soldier should stand up for a real soldier too. You never served in the military. Technically, my daddy drilled them. Here we go again. My daddy drilled them. My mama healed them. My hubby fed them. And trust me, if you've had one or two parents in the military, you're serving the military too. And everything we do. Oh, is that a black cat or is that a dog? Or it's the black cat with the white on it. It's like that cat matches your hair. Okay. Ugh. Northnode just kicked in. Segment doesn't drink anymore. Segment is already slate. Segment did a whole other show which you didn't see. Once again, I read my community, but does my community read me? Watchers watching. Oh, watchers. I'm watching. What are you watching? What are you watching? Tramp. What are you watching? I woke up in Little Anthony mode today. Not Little Anthony and Imperials, but that's a story too, okay? Little Anthony and Imperials. Woo, my Hollywood industry, the music industry, y'all horrible what you do to people with real talent. You horrible what you did to me. Listen, my landlord has raised the rent again. I mean, everything's going up. Everything's going up, but finances and salaries, okay? I mean, it's just really weird how you keep raising shit up and raising shit up and raising shit up. And where does the money go? That's all I'm asking. Where does the money go? What is getting I mean the trash the trash it's just trash. It's all trash. It's all trash. I mean, you know what? We're supposed to get, so we're supposed to be getting some new mailboxes and stuff like that, because all the mailboxes are really cray. And I feel sorry for the postman, okay, because I guess he's tried to close them. But you got thieves everywhere. People who try to steal your information, and they don't care. And I realize, people really don't care. And I realize the problem for me, and I realize I was told that a long time ago. See, you up here trying to deal with kids that even social services can't even deal with. Social service system is broke. Seriously? What are you looking for? You think I'm kidding? I don't have to kid. I'm not the joke. Y'all be lying about what you do. I did already talk to the Eagles and the Hawks and everything, but Kitty. Hey. That was a cat that was sitting on my porch, by the way, when I was coming in from Fort Bragg. Just sitting on my porch like, I don't own this place. Okay. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Whatever day is a timeless read, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think we all know what the number 5 resonates, don't we? Where did the 5th one go? 1, 2, 3. It disappeared in the clouds. So now it's the 3 that's coming over me. The 4th one disappeared in the cloud. Now it's the 3 coming over me. No, I don't have the camera on. But turn it on. There it goes. 1, the 2 to the 3. That song. What's that song? What's that song? What's that song? Oh, by the way, Freaks Come Out at Night is Houdini. Somebody steer you wrong. Kumo Ding say, how you like me now? What the hell is going on in Missouri? When you get it, it's a timeless read. There's a lot of stuff to get. You know what? Even when I wanted, Missouri and well, we're not talking about that. This is going to be a timeless read, but it's a read today because seriously though. So how are you going to raise the rent? And my question is, I know for a fact these people don't have legal jobs. Some of them don't, or they don't have that type of money. They don't have that type of money to live how they live. What I mean, live how they live, everybody deserves the right to live, but people I remember there was a time a year or two when everybody was getting new cars and smiling at my face too. And you know what else I know? When you ask somebody, it's accountability and responsibility. When you ask somebody something and you ask them to do something and they say they're going to do something, if they don't do it, in 2026, don't ask them again. Do it yourself or find some new friends or find some new means because they did it. I had a motherfucker who said he was going to buy my car for like 3 or 4 years and didn't and then all of a sudden when I sold the car to somebody else, like 3 or 4 years later, I was going to buy that. Well, bitch, if you were going to buy it, you would have bought it. Keep digging because you digging that grave in hell. Dig on, brother. Dig on, sister. Dig on, mama. Dig on, daddy. Dig on like you broke into my parents' tomb. I'm not forgetting about that shit. That is like just the craziest thing to me. Who would you do that? Who are you? Why would you? Well, no. My parents' tomb was the only one that had the break in it. At Cumberland County Memorial Garden. Now maybe you did that to some of the rest of them now because I called you out. But then someone said, well, that could have been a lawnmower. Then how you know what it was if you didn't do it? See, it's that dumb shit that come out your mouth. I told you little dumbass cancer bitches better watch your shit. We're gonna do We're gonna do a whole astrological. Oh, there we go. We're gonna do a whole astrological. No, I'm not. Mommy said that kitty. Mommy said, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You broke that down once before. Nope, you ain't going to repeat that. Nope, never mind. I'll just say this. Cancer is in my 3rd house in Pluto. If you're really into astrology, you may not be. Cancer is in my 3rd house and Pluto, right next to my 4th house, Jupiter, in Leo. You learn nothing from the 5th element. That's why you can't learn from me. That's okay. That's why I'm just going to let, mom and dad and powers that be teach you or reach you. I don't care. But right now it's about my money, okay? So to my folks, beware that, your slumlords and landlords are trying to raise shit. And I mean, everything's going up. That's fine. But you know what you won't do? Take away my shine. I'm going to get my bills paid, honey. Because, one thing that you won't do, no matter how much you think about or threaten, but I dare you to take my Social Security check away. Because that means if you have to do that, you have to take everybody else's Social Security check. Oh, you're just going to target me and take my Social, then that means I really can sue everybody. You think I won't? I remember how I said I was going to be a lawyer, then every little, and I'm going to say it now. You got to understand that Lilith is coming out. Lilith's about to stunt on these cunts. Lilith is about to stunt on these cunts. Oh, laughter, humor is healing. Isn't that right, Marcus? Gurus. What type of guru what type of sheddyism are you into? I'm not into none of that. You don't like cards, but you have your people in your community doing that. You don't like astrology, but you have the people in your community doing that. You don't like empaths or whatever it be, but you have people in your community pretending to be that too. Like they got a message for me. Like, who gave me these cards? How many people people saying, you should do cards. Okay, who's telling me why I should do cards? Do you want to see if I can really do what I do? Or are you really want me to do these cards so I can buy some decks for you? I didn't buy this deck. I'm not going to like make somebody rich. Like, I got to get me another deck. Give me another deck. You can get 50,000 decks, but the cards are the cards. If you're good at what you do, you only need one or two at the. Thank you. Confirmation. You don't need 50. All that just came through. You don't need 50,000 decks to show that you're good at what you do. A reader is a reader. A reader can read in tea leaves. A reader can read the clouds. A reader can read the animals. A reader can read the lights. A reader can read, the bugs on the grass, right? A true empath, a true seer, a true oracle. I don't know what you all are, but 50,000 oracles, 50,000 wannabe stars, 50,000, all the fake stars are falling. All the stars are falling. All the stars are falling. See, where's the moon today? Wait, let me think about it. Oh, you know exactly where the moon is today. Oh, okay. Sometimes my Gemini rising pops out and has a lot to say. In the first and second house. Whoa, mother! My mother. I pity you motherfuckers now. I gotta say this. This much I know about my mother. Let me stand up and say this. Let me stand up and say this. God, heard you, baby. This much I know about my mother. Goddess really does exist. You keep calling Goddess a hoe. You keep calling the divine feminine a hoe. You keep doing that shit, yo. It's a shit that you can't see. You think you can see me, but you can't see me. You can't see what I see, baby. You're blind, baby. You're blind to the facts. Oh, gosh, humor is healing, and it's that. And I'm funnier than them, too. Wow. How's that movie going? How's that album going? How's that record going? How's that business going? Who knew everything is failing? Well, Val, if it falls and you fail, too, who told you that? No. I'm self-sufficient in what I do. I have no stock in none of that shit. I'm not talking to none of those bitches, because to me, they're all a bitch. Now you mad. I called you what you were. Those bitch moves, my nigga. My wigger. Bitch crackish moves. Oh, mommy says, Oya, auntie says, I just want to share, because I did my hair, and I retwisted it too. Real hair, real nose. Real lips. But no, dress for, and this is how older people get older, dress for the season, not the weather, because it's still wintertime. And you hear me sniffling and stuff like that, because the weather's been great. The weather's been like warm and hot even some days. I mean, I was like hot. I am hot. I mean, the heat issue, but the heat issue. Ooh, the weather's going to be interesting this year in 2026. Yeah, but so they're raising my rent again. Who knew? See, told you. They're raising the rent again. Like, and who do you expect to get over here? How do you expect to get new tenants over here? Like, you don't even fix the shit, but you say it's fixed. So we're paying them. They got paid to watch over. Let's just say this. They got paid to watch over a community. We're just wanting to give people a chance to get affordable housing. How the fuck you figure this is affordable housing? For who? For the people who don't live here? You constantly been making decisions, people who don't live here. And okay, that's the story, okay? You constantly be making decisions about stuff you don't know. And when somebody just tries to nicely tell you this, you get roid rage and feel like that person gotta go. You went up against the wrong bitch, because that's what you said I was. Or you went up against the wrong witch, because that's what you said I was. But you listened to the trick bitch witch and the dandada who simply doesn't care about what your paperwork say. You're going to get fined if you don't do this. You're going to get fined if you don't do this. You're going to get fined if you don't do this. One thing I learned from my husband, I keep all my paperwork, by the way. You can say you're A-OK all the way, but I can go out in Fort Bragg and Pope Air Force Base every single day. I can go through those gates with no problem. You don't want a problem with us. Sometimes when I'm realizing I'm writing too fast, I mistakenly say want as in W-O-N-T, and I meant W-A-N-T. But that's what happens when you hang around a lot of people always sus, and you have a lot of people that, always don't spell right. It's really crucial to me sometimes. I mean, I understand sometimes you kind of mess it up. But when you're constantly spelling there like they are, and you keep they are in trouble, but you spell it T-H-E-I-R. Well, we don't care about English. I mean, English is bad. It may be a bastardized language, whatever it be. But the point of the matter is, it's little simple grammatical errors like that. That if you're constantly making errors like that, then you're not in the same class as me. I don't just make mistakes on GP and then try to turn around and say, well, it doesn't matter anyway. Oh, it matters. You want to be a lawyer, you want to be a teacher, but you can't even read or write or spell. Bitch, I wish you all to hell. Every one of you, send them all to hell. Drag them to hell, mommy. Drag them to hell, daddy. Drag them to hell. You're on the highway to hell. I am quite entertaining. Let's do these cards today. We're pulling cards for my enemies, okay? My enemies who are actually, by the way, now, if you can't tell, they're fuel for my spaceship. I'm gonna land you ain't gonna land shit, nigga. You ain't gonna land shit. We outside, ho. I mean, I did it before. Every now and then you gotta pop out and read motherfuckers and let them know. I'm not that bitch. Well, I am. And that's why I watch them. Mommy's like, Shawty, we got him. But you funny though, keep going. But, okay. We got him. Pause. Yeah. And I send that paperwork over to you right now. When I get through with this. Thanks for the reminder. Well, they came out. I said I was doing this for, read them. What it be? I don't know. Muse of voices. What's the Muse of voices have to say today? Muse of voices. None of these are major arcanas, by the way. Because the people I'm talking to are not major arcana. Ding, 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 ding. She's quite witty and analytical. It's that thing. Now they mad. Everybody mad. All this money on my mama. Now I'm going to get my bills paid. You want to put me in a box. Do you know how many soldiers, real deal, you know how many, well, I know at least 2, that really did a lot for Fayetteville, North Carolina. Well, I know more than 2. But 2 that I know that, and at the bar, and I mean, because I don't know if it's a matter of trying to keep up appearances or you just, I don't know what it, or just, it's just what it is. It was this niceness and there's just, there's a pride. There really is a pride in what we do. There really is a pride. There's a pride, but not that type of pride, but there's a pride. But they were the kindest people. They will buy you drinks at the bar. I remember when, the club days in Fayetteville were great. Now everybody, let me say this about that. Those of you who, maybe you remember who you remember, but remember, we're talking radio, okay, whether it be D103, Fox 999, or whatever it be. I'm talking about, these people that you lift up as their leaders. So I party with this person, that's fine, but I work with these people. And I know where they are in reality. Maybe that's the reason why some of them are losing their contracts, or maybe the reason why their health is clapping back, or I don't know what it is. But next time you pull a pedophilic Philly motherfucker over me, bitch, Real rangers do lead the way. But bitch, if you think I'm scared of you, was I scared of you back in the day? The same nigga that said, well, you know, the only reason why you don't give me, you like gangsters. Because my husband was dark skinned with his shit colored ass. So all you shit colored, light, white, cracker ass, racist, pedophilic motherfuckers can step the fuck back. I said what I said, and I meant all of that. You got a problem with it? Come up here on this porch. I feel like eating a Philly cheesesteak sandwich today. I'm about to beef, all right? Let's play. Is this a game? Not Michael Jackson. Not Diana Ross either. I was really a most benevolent teacher. Now you bitches gonna see the reaper. Creatively. I heard mommy, daddy. Simmer down, shorty. You cool. We got him. We get it. Get it out that's your therapy. Get it out. Because you're telling the real story in reality. Because this is what they won't say because they like to link up. Okay, everybody link. Where's the Saras and the frat brothers that's supposed to look out for me? What does this say? Most inspiring, big sister Val. Do you think I made this myself? They made it for me. People always got some shit to say, but don't know who they're talking to, okay? That's some damn dumbass shit. And sometimes that shit comes from the top, and that's why that top is going to drop. You picked the wrong year, you picked the wrong one, y'all picked the wrong daughter. Now back to the music voices. No major arcanas, because none of these bitches are major. It's that. This reading is for you. Jonna says, you good? You good? You good now? I haven't had coffee yet. I'm good though. I'm real good. Communicating truth. Intuitive knowing, integrity, directness. Because really, actually, when we pull these cards, it's a two-way energy. So you got to get in where you fit in. But I'm specifically pulling these for the enemies today. So are you communicating truth? Are you though? Let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. Right there. I know you see this all over there. Are you communicating truth? Because truth is about to be communicating to you. 2026 is that year. It really is that year. Regardless of what you believe in, it's that year. Communicating truth, intuitive knowing, integrity, directness, honest leadership, diplomacy, finding spiritual truth and purpose, bird's eye view, blending strategy with intuitive knowing, and avoiding manipulation. Is this me or is this you? Let's read this again. The Muse of Voices. What do you see, Val? I see two twins and a moon. And some gold, I see like, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da. Oh, it's like my Gemini rising come out. It's like my Gemini rising, Pisces, or whatever it be. I have two sets of twins, Pisces and Gemini, and they're all in me. So why do I need somebody else? I'm going to get some of that, bitch. You're going to get clapped so far back. Is it going to be from my mother or my father or my hubby or my tribe? I don't know. But you're messing with the wrong bitch. All I know is you got to go. Why? Because they told me so. And by the way, to some people, it's sad when you know people who are rich and they do that shit too. Like I didn't see that you were down with that crew. I do. If you don't see me, then you know, or you should. Communicating truth, intuitive knowing, integrity, directness, honest leadership. I just heard somebody in intelligence go, who the fuck is she? I know they can't take their eyes off me. Is she with us? She's with us. She's with us. That we will defend. That's what I heard. That we will defend to the end. Clue, you don't want to mess with us. Who's us? You gotta ask, it's not you. Us is the one that communicating truth, intuitive knowing, integrity, directness, honest leadership, diplomacy, finding spiritual truth and purpose, bird's eye view, blending strategy with intuitive knowing, avoiding manipulation. Who am I talking to? So I give you this example, two sides of the coin. Which one are you on? Are you doing all of that? Or are you just lying that you're doing that? Because you're not making enough money with your porn. All that stuff's going down the drain. Anyway, let's go to the next one. 3 of emotions with the blue hair. Ironic, if you know today. The blue hair. The blue hair. This is for you, honey. This is for you. I can't help it. Humorous healing. I haven't had a lick of nothing, no drugs or nothing, just like I'm hearing everything. I'm too amused with this. It seems like we tried to do something that was going to make her depressed and make her like be scared of what's going to happen next. Bitch, I'm going to get my money. You want me to live in a box. Okay, let me say this about these tiny houses thing. Remember when the tiny house thing was the thing? Tiny house, everybody was tiny house. But you didn't know that a lot of these communities didn't have, like, you could get the tiny house, but you didn't have the land to put the tiny house on. Because you have to have, I guess, a special type of grant or a special type of something. So it's a scam. Man, the scamming and the grifting that came out in 2020 is a mess. The pandemic did its best to just destroy everybody. And for why? Genocide by any other name is genocide. Pause. I've been doing this all my life. No, bitch. You've been doing it since 2020, 2021, 22, 23, 24, 21, 21, 21, 20. You know what? These fake ass gangsters, these fake ass soldiers, these fake ass readers, these fake ass reapers or whatever it be, these fake ass gangsters and some real gangsters too. But bitch, don't bother me because I'm telling you, you don't want the gangster DNA to come out. Why did my dad take me around my people? Why did my mom take me around some of the people? But that I get, okay, because I got some evil, fucked up witches in my own family too. Let us pray that they never come up in my face. Keep the motherfucking houses. Keep the land. I know that you killed grandpapa and grandma too and some of the rest of them. But that's okay because on this I stand. This I will defend. I will defend me. She ain't got nobody around her. Bitch, I got God in reality. And God got me. And she just spits this shit out so effortlessly. No script writer needed. Because I do it naturally. And you jealous. And you mad. And I'm supposed to bow down for you for what? You know what? We need to get you to be an ambassador for us. And if I don't, well, what? I got to turn my ass up and let you hit it from the back. It was all of that. We going to hit it from the back. Bitch, I will smack your ass so far in hell. Whoa. Whoa. Do you know that real soldiers feel like that every day? Real ones too. You want to play gangster games on the wrong motherfucking crew. You want to play gangster trick games on the money of soldiers who actually fought for you. They fought for you. They fought for their family. Well, they had a contract, but they didn't take a contract to fight for some bullshit. And so you want to put this shit up in their face and then play their kids like a trick? Bitch, my father and my mother will kill you all dead. And we're not even talking about my hubby, okay, who bled in the streets. Why was that? Was that a part of the humiliation ritual of somebody coming after me? We want you to suffer. I was trying to do better and get the fuck out of this. You know what? Shit. That's the past. We're not going back to that because what happens. We're in the present. And I'm good. Elevated my class, elevated my status, but you live in the hood. You know what? I do live in the hood. I could live in the hills of Calabasas, but you know, how would that be good? Been around a bunch of rich, fucked up, faked up Kardashian, Smith, Jenner people who ain't about shit. All that money, all that time on your hands, and you still didn't learn nothing and still about to get hit. I've seen too many soldiers die in storage homes that didn't deserve that. Storage homes. One in particular. One named Edwin, and not that Edwin. And then this fucked up faggot ass Edwin gonna come in like, we cousins, we this, we that. You know what, bro? And I was nice to you too. And I think you got the people at Starbucks in on that too. Some of you, like, I don't see shit, I always do, but just because I see it don't mean I say it. But now I'm saying it to all of you. If you see me, you see me. If you don't, you don't. But you bring that shit up to me in my face, I promise you. If you think I'm gonna like let it slide, I won't. She needs watching. I do. Please watch me. They all do. The police, the FBI, the Popo, the feds, the military too, the special forces, the CIA. Intelligence is always a whistle away. I got to teach me how to do that. Out your system? Yeah. 3 of emotions. Yeah, somebody in their emotions today. This is for who? They know exactly who I'm talking to. The 3 girls with the blue hair and the golden thing. Friendship and joy, celebrations, collaboration, looking to your soul family for support, spirit siblings, connected hearts, deep friendship, maiden mother crone connections. Sometimes a love triangle. This is when the cards can go wrong, like maiden mother crone connections. Sometimes a love triangle. Why would there be a love triangle with a maiden, a mother, and a crone? Ooh, you heard that? Let's see, Val's home. Who wrote these cards? Who did these cards? Who is Chris Ann? Somebody placed these cards in my hand. Said, this is for you. Was I supposed to miss this cue? I didn't. A love triangle. With what mother? With what maiden? With what crone? What type of love triangle are we talking about? Are we talking about the love of like a family love? Like I have my aunt loved me. My mom loved me. They never molested me, ever. Some of my preaching cousins did, though. But they good Christians. The ones ain't dead. Who are dying. I do have some cousins that I really, really, really care a lot about, and I haven't seen them in years. And I won't because, well, why? Because they live with, you know, some of the biggest witches in the South. And like I said, if I come in, you know me. I mean, if I decide to leave something, trust me, it's for you. It's not for me. It's for you because you better call me, bitch. Come up in my face with that shit. I'm in isolation for a good reason because I will smack the fuck out of a bitch. Intimidate me now, ho. We're just doing stories, though. But yeah, that's a weird card. It's a soul collection. I'm gonna let that go. I don't resonate with that at all. As they say, if something's burning, my mama don't resonate with that either. Mama's burning something. Like mama said, how dare you? How dare you, bitches? How dare you think that you're gonna bring your funky little fucked up little pedophilic gay for pay, whatever it be ass, and you think you're gonna fuck my daughter for some pay? Is that because your sickness, because you need to be in jail or in hell? Okay, let's go. She ain't bringing smoke today, bitch. She bringing fire. Let it flow. Somebody better know their place. Because we're playing Valology games today. The realist reader. She don't play. Well, most military brats don't. 7 of emotions. So we had the 3 of emotions, which I totally rejected because that was some bullshit. So let's see what the 7 emotions say. Then they realize I'm not a witch. Why come I can't be an alchemist? Wasn't Jesus an alchemist? Wasn't it Christ? 7 of emotions. Daydreaming about the future. Choices. I did say, you know what I did say in the beginning? Okay, you did say in the beginning that you were reading this for your enemies, per se. That means that you do have that relationship in some of those people, okay? Review. If you get it, you'll know exactly who it resonates with and who I'm talking about and who I'm talking to. Daydreaming about the future choices, manifesting, ranking options, the alignment of values, solutions, fantasies, having many opportunities and seeing which are real. The prompt, collapsing a choice into reality. Now here's the deal. See all the koi fish, unlike coil array. See the light shining down. Okay. Looking at opportunities that are real. Determining, is this the real deal? Or is this just something for, like, you know, they expect me to do some strange thing for change and all I'm going to get out of it is a Happy Meal. Bitches want to pay you with a Happy Meal and a joint and a brew. They know exactly who I'm talking to. So I used to be nice and entertain people because I'm nice to everybody. That's the stuff that Pisces do. We really don't judge. We really come on this planet with love. And then we realize that they really do try to sacrifice us. That's why, you know, you want to gut us. You want to gut us like a fish. You want to, like, you know, I caught a fish. I catch fish too. I eat fish too. I eat fish. I eat beef. And once in a blue moon, too many blue moons, I eat bacon too. Now, protein shakes, I don't do. Protein shakes, I stopped doing a long time ago because protein shakes make you fart like crazy, yo. I remember when I was, like, you know, I couldn't, like, gain weight. So I was trying to, like, you know, put some weight on my little bones because I matured late. You know, my boobs matured early, but I matured late. But I was doing these protein shakes, and I mean, protein shakes just make you fart all over the place. So I'm just saying to a certain, you know, place or whatever, go ahead, good luck with that. But, you know, if you're out on a military base, do you really want protein shakes? You're in close quarters with people, but go ahead and do you. I see a backfire. I still see a backfire. I really do. So let's get to the 4 agreements, and then we're out. Wow, timeless reading. I didn't know this was going to come out. This is therapy, a therapy from a real one. I'm going to get my money. But yeah, I've seen some really good soldiers who really helped the community, who were really friendly, and they did everything right. And they end up dying. One ended up dying like right around Christmas time, froze to death. And it's stuff like that I can't get out of my mind. How people smiled up in his face. Why did he die? Why did he freeze to death? That hurt my heart so much. And then I knew another one that owned the club that we were at, and I heard the same thing happen to him. And it's sad. Fayetteville's got some demons. Witches, horrible people. Y'all some horrible people. Y'all some horrible people for real. You be doing that horribly shit. You've been doing it for decades and decades and decades. But I'm not that bitch. You know what? The Aunt Lucy's, the Aunt Peggy's, the Aunt whatever it be. You better read those motherfucking Charles Waddell Chestnut stories, bitch. Before you roll up on me. Fort Benning born. Fort Bragg raised. I'm not that bitch. Or I could be. Welcome to my tribe and welcome to my gates. We. Getting ready to do it. Pull this last card. No, when I pull 3, pull 2. It's 5. Saw 5 birds, so pull 2 of these. 4 agreements. You have 100,000 sewers and commandments, but you can't even keep 4 agreements. Be impeccable with your word. Don't take anything personal. Don't make assumptions. And always do your best. Be impeccable with your word. That's the first one. That means being truthful with your word. Didn't we talk about truth right from the very beginning? Is that was your test. You lied. And you continue to lie. You covered up the lie with another lie. You covered up the lie with another lie. One thing about my stories, I'm 69 years old with stage 4 chronic kidney disease, but my stories don't change, especially when they're about me. I know my story in reality. Nobody's going to tell my story. You can watch me till the cows come home. You can write it down. Write it down, bitch. Write it down. Copy it too. Put it on your phone. Put that shit through ChatGPT. But I'll pop out another one the next week. You know, that's just me because I do this stuff naturally. What is she? I'm not you. Why can't you let it be? Because you, why are you so obsessed with me? Now, who's obsessed with who? You're the one who's obsessed with me. Bitch, I could give a fuck about you. But what you won't do is play with my money and play on my top. I'll fuck up all your energy because I'm like my pop. But I'm like my mom. There's many ways to kill a hoe. Keep watching the Ranger Manger, ValJonesDaO, Naturally the O show. 4 agreements, 2 cars, and then we're going to go. Well, look at the green in that. Be impeccable with your words. Be impeccable with your words. Be impeccable with your word, bitch. Tell the truth. Or not. It's up to you. But you reap what you sow. Realize the power of your word, and there it is. Ho, ho, ho. Santa says, all you ho, ho, ho's gonna go because you are slow, slow, slow. Didn't know that those lies would catch up to you, and you would eventually play it on the wrong one. You know what? God set you up, and the devil did too. Apparently for fun. It wasn't really fun for me, but I mean, now that it is, and I got through it, now I do find the comedy. I do. Like, training. But you thought Hollywood was gonna train me? Nah, bitch. No. My parents, no. That was always gonna be a no, a negative. Your word is the power that you have to create. Your word is the power that you have to create. Your word is the power that you have to create. It is a gift. Red Valley woodpecker. This is a timeless read. You're getting this when you're getting this, but just for alignment purposes, the moon is in Gemini today. If you get it, you get it. All of it. Gal, you're amazing. Thank you, sir. Every day, all the way. Even sometimes the very rich and who are rich in their spirit and their heart, they have to turn away from their family too. I get it. The chosen. It's not a collective of chosen. It's very, very few. If those are the people that you rock with them. But don't ever think that I will rock with you. And once I peep game. Reminding you, I told you, till all of you do right by me, everything you do will turn into a tragedy. And that includes everybody in your family too. I didn't put the curse on you. You put the curse on you. Your word is the power that you have to create. It is a gift that comes directly from God. What God are you serving? Mine took me out of mine stopped me 3 times from, like, you know, our daughter, she's not for the streets. She's not gonna go to jail or to hell behind these bitches. That's our precious one. That's our precious commodity. But I'm more than a commodity. I'm their joy. I'm their treasure. I'm their pleasure. But they don't pleasure me like you guys are horrible people. Oh my God. When I think about these, it makes me throw up. Like, oh God. I don't know. No. No. There's such a lock on my energy. If I smell it, if I sense it, it's a no. My body's like, then little Anthony comes out. I'm gonna have to put a bitch in the cornfield today. Better be careful what you say out your mouth when little Anthony comes out. Twilight Zone. Woo! Okay. Pull this other card. We gotta go. Child. Read this again. Realize the power of your word. I got it. Be impeccable with your word. I always do. I have to. I represent you. And you represent me. And you are me. Your word is the power that you have to create. It is a gift that comes directly from God. Somebody wanted to shut me out and take all my words away. Take my words away, my life away, take my health away. Really just, if I wasn't going to let them groom everything I say or follow everything they do, you got to listen to me. Nah, bitch, why should I listen to you? Everything you do is a failure on top of a failure on top of a failure. You can hide behind your simps and your stands and your spies. You can hide behind your gangland member. You can hide behind politics too, no lie. But one thing about it, if you think you're gonna just have me just sitting in my house crying how am I gonna figure out I'm gonna get my money, I'm gonna have my house, I'm gonna have my car, bitch, I'll knock the shit out your mouth. You got me fucked up. You got me the wrong one. I suggest you move away. It's a lesson for you today, Day, Pay. Okay, now I'm the slum lord today, and I'm slumming on these hoes. You gonna learn today, bitch. What, you gonna sue? Like I can't sue either. You got legal, I got free legal. Jewish lawyers, Italian lawyers, stand by. 2026, we all gonna get rich, okay? And I got a story and a case too, right? When my Jewish and Italian lawyers are really about that money, but they're really in for the good fight. Oh, that's a $1 billion baby. I know. Mom, I'm just saying this. I just want, my little house and my little car and my little food, and that's it. I don't really want $1 billion. I'm not about that shit. I don't want the fame. I'm not with all of that. I'm really just I want to be left alone. And my peace. All I want is peace. Y'all, I don't know. I don't care what you want. I really don't. There's too many that came out. Well, you know what? 5, 6, same thing. Do that. Don't make assumptions. Discern the truth. Don't make assumptions. 5, 6. Don't make assumptions. 5 and 6 is 11. Don't make assumptions. Discern the truth. The problem with making assumptions is that we believe they are the truth. We make an assumption. We misunderstand. We take it personally. Then we react by sending emotional poison with our word. This creates a whole big drama for nothing. The bitch that lined up with the bitch who listened to the crackhead knocking on my hook, and you thought that was funny. You thought that was fun, but wait till that bitch turns on you. See, that's what there's no loyalty among that brew, because you think you friends with somebody, but they will turn on you, because that's what bitches do. Hoes will fuck anything and they will fuck you. So if you're dealing with a hoe, then you must be slow if you think a hoe is going to be anything else other than a hoe. A hoe tells you the hoe. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Well, somebody said, well, they turn me. But yeah, you went through a whole bunch of shit in that. And how many years did it take you in reality? You didn't change overnight. You had to go through some shit, right? It was a hell of a fight, but you chose to do better. But these hoes choose to be a hoe. So you can't turn a hoe into a housewife when they choose to be a hoe. But you go ahead with that. There's not enough money in the world. And it's that. Kardashians got all that money but can't keep a fucking man. Who says they got all that money too? Do you know how much, when the IRS comes for all of you, that's going to be some different shit. That's going to be some shit. The IRS don't make assumptions, bitch. They do it with math and facts. The IRS the IRS got all my stuff. They got it, and it's sad. I'm already in that system. I'm already they know what I make, they know what I don't make, so I don't have to fake. They know what she ain't doing that, and she ain't doing that. That's why when you go to the bank with a fake, that's not her check. That's not her. We know who she is. You don't look like her. She's not getting any of you to represent her. I'm representing ValJones. The fuck you are, bitch. Anybody that's got an insurance policy on me, send that hoe to jail. Anybody that tries to cash my check and might send that hoe to jail. Anybody that says they're repping me in any of my business, send all those hoes to jail. Anybody that got my signature on a contract and I didn't sign, and they say, well, you did not, send those hoes to jail. Send them all to jail. Spiritual popo come through. Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit gonna do that too. Don't make assumptions, because they made assumptions with me. Oh, she's a little old woman with stage 4 chronic kidney disease. How tough can she be? The problem with making assumptions that we believe that they are the truth, which was a lie. We make an assumption, we misunderstand clearly, we take it personally, then we react by sending emotional poison with our word. And that's it. You got caught in the lie. You're fucked up. You can't even apologize. So you're going to double down on the intimidation ritual. Do I look like I'm intimidated by the intimidation ritual now? Do I look like I'm intimidated by the intimidation ritual? You know, it's like putting gas in a car, right, for me. I use it as fuel. That's true alchemy. I'm not going on a pleasure cruise or trips. I don't want to trip with none of these bitches. I am the trip. Always do your best. God, oh, that's a geese. Canada geese. Canada geese. That means the family is around me. Protection. I smell smoke too. Ooh, something burning. Mommy's burning these bitches. Woo! Or daddy too. I mean, you know, the nice little creamy feeling. The Pisces between two fire signs, Leo and Sagittarius. Leo was my father. Sagittarius was my mother. I was born to be fine. The Sagittarius you relate to, I'm not that. The only Leo king in my life is my father, and it's that. That was weak. Get off drugs, bro. Always do your best. Stay in the present moment. Keep your, it all seems like Hillsong to me. Not Justin Bieber, not Haley Bieber. Are we playing mean games? Oh, is that what it is? We playing mean games. We playing mean girl games today. Mean bitch games. Because it's beta bully bitches and some beta bully hoes, sluts or whatever it be. Everybody wants to play mean girls. It's a mean girl game. I've had that just about all my life, really. Mean girls want to come at me. It ain't happened in my own family. And then I popped out, and they went, well, can't do that no more. It's always that lesson. I guess the bigger the level, the bigger the devil. So, of course, on this level, as I rise to a whole new evolution, I had to go through a whole new type of confusion, which is what it is. It's confusion. But I'm smart enough to figure it out because I've always been the smart kid. I wasn't kidding about being a genius. Mister said that. Keep your attention on today and stay in the present moment. Heard. Got it. Keep your attention on today and stay in the present moment. This is the beginning. There are some, okay, I know, but there's some rusty, crusty, there's some fucked up Leos. Bitch. You still living? And it's that. Did you have to go that? Yes. Yes. I chose to go that low to say that. But I'm not going that low. I'm not going around that bitch. But if you bring that bitch around me, gender not specific, keep the helicopters and keep the planes flying and keep the acoustic kitties, keep all that in the street. I'm therapy for all of these soldiers who have had it. This is kind of like a reality show. This is our reality show. It's part comedy, part therapy, part oracle reading, part whatever it is, yo. It's ValJonesDaO. Has no opening, has no close. It's what it is. And maybe I should just call this How to Slay a Hoe Creatively. Oh yeah, that's the name of it. That's what I'm going to name this. How to Slay a Hoe Creatively. And I'm doing it with their shit that they say they're good at. Nigga. Wigger. Please miss me with that bullshit. Miss me with that bullshit. I can do this. Oh, man. We're almost an hour in. I did not mean for this to be so. I'm on vacation, man. What the hell? I'm on vacation. This is like... Did I finish reading this? No, I don't know. Well, listen, where'd you go? Oh, stay in the present moment. Always do your best. See, look at the lilies. Look at the lilies. See, look at the lilies. See, bring it back. There you go. There you go. This is a good wrap up. Look at the lilies. Look at the lilies. I don't know if you can see them or not, but like, can you see the lilies? Can you see the lilies? Always do your best. I hear and the butterflies too. Lilies and butterflies. Ah, woo! Maybe she's a siren too. Her voice is a siren. Oh, my stomach said, I know, right? Food. You gotta eat some food. Stay in the present moment with a lid. Always do your best. Hurry. When you choose to protect, what do you choose to protect? If you have a precious jewel that has shown itself to be quite worthy and quite precious and evolving in everything it does or do, it's precious, it's spiritual, it's got all the clues and cues. Would you sacrifice that for a crack rock? Do you know how many people actually do? That should tell you right now. Are you the precious jewel or the crack rock? Who in reality is protecting you? Keep attention on today and stay in the present moment. This is the beginning of a new understanding, a new dream. Keep your attention on today and stay in the present moment. This is the beginning of a new understanding and a new dream. Keep your attention on today and stay in the moment. This is the beginning of a new understanding and a new dream. Got it. Good. And this is my philanthropy to you. I didn't ask you to I do readings, get my numbers up. I do readings, $20 or $100 for. I don't give a shit. I'm just doing what I do. This is my breadcrumb. This is my story. And I just do this for fun, but I do this for therapy too. I do this for all the soldiers out on the base and their families and their children too. We're going through some stuff that people find it amusing to play soldier and play G.I. Joe or G.I. Jane, but they're not the same thing. And you can put it on TV, or you can have, you can have everybody in Calabasas or everybody in New York wearing soldier hats or wearing camouflage, but they're not we. You're not really the one who gets out there in real life. You don't know what these people go through in real life, and you don't know their fight. And I just want people to hear what real soldiers go through. Have you ever seen a veteran cry, but they won't necessarily cry in front of you? And I feel like, my heart breaks as some of the soldiers I've talked to, and I'm glad I was there when you needed someone to talk to, because I'm there for you like you're all for me. So that's my family. And so mote that be. We out. Peace. But find the peace in yourself and stay in the present moment. Okay? Because you can't be nobody else and you can't be me.